Hey guys, it's Christian here once again, and today I'm going to be making a video over the Gold Cup that's happening. I'm just gonna kind of review the teams that are left, or the matches that are coming up, and just give a review about Mexico's performance as well as other teams that I have some comments over. So first of all, the teams that are left, the quarterfinals are Costa Rica versus Panama, US versus El Salvador, Jamaica versus Canada, and Mexico versus Honduras. I'm not really too surprised as far as what teams are left. There is one team that I wish would have made it, which is Martinique. I think Martinique was a pretty good surprise. They did a pretty good game against United States, almost came back. They did beat Nicaragua, I think 3-0 or so. It's just unfortunate that they couldn't get past Panama to make it to the next round. So unfortunately, they had to leave the tournament. But as far as other teams, I'm not surprised. It's pretty much the teams I would have expected to make it through. It's pretty much the best of the batch. So from here, I mean, if I just go through each of the games, Costa Rica, Panama, I think that's one of the most close ones that is just kind of close to call at the moment. US, El Salvador, I think US will make it through. Jamaica, Canada, I would give it to Canada. They do have Alfonso Davis, one of those two. He is only 16 years old, and he's already scoring all these goals for Canada in the Gold Cup and in the MLS as well. He's doing really well, and this tournament's pretty much just been nothing for him. It's been really good, and I wouldn't be surprised if he starts getting some offers from some different clubs. So moving on from that, Mexico, Honduras. My heart is Mexico, of course, but the way Mexico have been playing, it's just been horrible. That's going to be probably a separate video going into detail about their coach and their situation over the summer and everything. But this could be a perfect time for Honduras. Honduras hasn't been doing that well either, but with Mexico not performing well, it could be a good chance for Honduras to get past them and to upset them and move on to the semifinals. So like I've been saying, Martinique did pretty good in this tournament. I was kind of bummed that they didn't actually make it into the quarterfinals, but that's just the way the results came out. Maybe next time, but it was really good showing from them. Apart from that, French Guiana, just really dumb, really stupid moves that they made in this tournament. They came in with obviously Maloda. He played for France, so therefore he's ineligible to play for them, yet they still took him. CONCACAF even warned him hey, don't use him, he's ineligible, yet they still went ahead and used it, so they just pretty much gifted the 3 points to Honduras. So pretty dumb move. Why would you do that if you made it all the way to the Gold Cup? Just really dumb on their part. So yeah, moving on from that, like I said, Mexico has been doing very poor. That's the main point of this video. They against El Salvador, they won 3-1. Against Jamaica 0-0, and against Curacao they won 2-0. On paper, the 3-1 against El Salvador looks great, but it really wasn't. There were many times where El Salvador was actually doing a lot better than Mexico, made more dangerous plays, and just overall was playing better. And the 3-1 just isn't fair to El Salvador. And then after that, 0-0 against Jamaica, that's just sad. A lot of people are saying this was one of the worst performances of Mexico against a CONCACAF opponent in a very long time, so that says a lot. And against Curacao, 2-0 might make you think, okay, not too bad, but the second goal came in at the 91st, 92nd minute, so it was pretty much over by then. I mean, who cares by then? So it has been really bad by Mexico. Like I said, my next video, leave a like if you want to see it. It's most likely going to be over Mexico and the coach situation and just the whole thing, how it's gone over the summer, how it's been really bad. So yeah, leave a like if you want to see that. Apart from that, the teams that are in the quarterfinals, I'm not surprised. It's pretty much who I expected it to be. It's the best of the batch, and it's pretty much, in my opinion, the right teams that should have moved on. But yeah, besides that, one thing that I don't like about the Gold Cup, and I know it's a rule and everyone can use it and everything, is bringing in new players for the quarterfinals. I know US has brought in 6 players, Canada's bringing in 1, and I don't know about the other teams. I don't like it. I think it takes away from the tournament. If you see any other big tournaments like the Euro, World Cup, any other big major international tournament, nobody else does that. it's fine, I guess, because it's a rule and anyone can take advantage of it, but I just feel like it takes away from it and just makes the tournament kind of not seem so important in a way. But yeah, besides that, um, from the teams, like I said, U.S. is probably most likely going to make it. Costa Rica, Panama is too close to call. Canada is going to move on, and I hope Mexico moves through. If you want a more in-depth analysis and details and my thoughts on these games, I will be putting posts on my Instagram. It is the Sports Report 1. It's going to be down in the description, so check that out. Each day I will post just my comments on each game. So whenever the Costa Rica Panama game is, I'll post for that. U.S. on El Salvador posted on that day. Mexico Honduras on that day, and so on. So there'll be more in details on there. Check it out. Check out, of course, the next video. Like I said, it's most likely going to be over the Mexico team and their coach and just how the summer has been for them. Apart from that, leave a like on the video, leave a comment with what you think of what I said, what you think of the Gold Cup, who you're rooting for in the Gold Cup, and yeah, besides that, like, comment, subscribe. Be sure to check out my Instagram for those posts that are going to be coming up in the next few days, and yeah, I think that's going to be it for me. Hope you guys have a good day.